I've been seeing all these new videos from new ASM artists, and also so many from Daz and Ignite ASMR, and quite a few from Gourmet ASMR and a few others. Needless to say, I felt a little left out, so I'd rather make a video before I feel any content towards them, or contempt, I can't speak. But there have been a couple of reasons why I haven't made many videos recently. One is that for a while now, for months, my computer's been broken, and I can still upload videos, but it's harder, not as convenient. But another one is, another reason is that I've been dealing, especially recently, with a bad roommate situation, and it's escalated very much so recently. And I live with two roommates, and one of them is, to put it simply, crazy. This is a bad living situation, and recently he's been causing, I'm not going to go into detail about it, but at least not right now, because I don't want to put my business out there too much. But he's been starting a lot of trouble with me, making things up, twisting the truth around, and he's been causing a lot of problems and really making my life very difficult in a lot of different ways. And so I told him that, I'm moving out, and our lease is going to be up at the end of the month, and I'm not moving in with him anywhere. And at first he didn't believe me, and so he kept treating me like shit, but now he does. And he's right now in his room crying, which I think is funny. And he's trying to remedy things, but I can't. Anyway, I probably shouldn't be talking about it. But so that's what's going on in my life. And I thought today or tonight I would, oh, by the way, I'm eating dry cereal and I'm drinking wine, which is a very strange combination, I realize. But I haven't drank in a while, and I have things to eat, but I've already ate. I'm not that hungry. But there's this new section on YouTube for people who make videos where you can look at your most engaging, I don't know if you can hear that, those are my cats, they're fighting. They're your most engaging subscribers, and I thought I'd go through them. And I got a new computer today, so I'll show you really quickly. I don't know if you can see, but it's a Chromebook, so it has some limitations, but it's a very nice one. It's a HP 14 Chromebook, so it feels really nice. But let's get started. I'll just go through people that I know, and it lists a comment that they last or recently have posted. So let's see here. Hotaki Boy Daz. He's actually my most I don't know how to phrase this, who subscriber that engages the most. And let's see here. Too bad you and Ignited. I don't have my contacts in, so it's a little hard to read Ignited ASMR live. Don't live it in... I don't have my context in, I'm sorry. I think you two would click. Anyway, great video. And he's been making, of course, a lot of ASMR videos. I mean, sometimes he, like, spews out 3 or 4 a day. So, Gourmet ASMR is the next most engaging person. He says, feel better. Eloquent, as usual. Next one is Fupple. It says, damn, we have more in common than I realized. I played Ni no Kuni recently. And they go on to say more, but it cuts off. So, Fupple definitely comments a lot, and is always really nice. Ignite ASMR. That's definitely a Crunch Wrap Supreme. I was asking because it was one of my most recent Talk About videos, and my roommate gave me one of his mysterious concoctions. I don't know what it was, and they asked everyone, what the hell is this? Kosada 7550. Sounds are great. Something about you eating sounds that relax me to the fullest extent. She's really nice. I really enjoy her videos. Blindophilia. As a past stoner, I can safely say that pot makes you more depressed. Silly. I think I was talking about in that video about how my roommate, the insane one, smokes too much pot, which definitely is the drug that that I am the least worried about him taking. He's a drug addict too, so. And pot is definitely, the one that I'm least worried about that he takes. Let's see here. Let's go down a little bit. Water Weekend 15. When it comes to New Year's, I'm the same way. I spend it watching Star Trek. Yeah. I think I worked New Year's Eve. That was a great shift. Drunk on Nature, ASMR. Love Cheesecake, great video, LJ. Terrence Gold. Glad to see it. Everyone's sick, it seems. Half our workplace wiped out, LOL. Food 4444 for life. From watching all your vids, I noticed that you always, 90% of the time, take a sip of... It gets cut off, but I think they go on to say about how I take a lot of sips during my videos, which is true. I do drink, like, take drinks of my, of whatever I'm drinking more consistently than I think a lot of, and I will sometimes watch people eat and just don't understand why they don't drink from whatever, like water, Kool-Aid, whatever their soda, whatever they're drinking, why they don't drink more from it, especially when they're like eating things that make their mouth dry. I don't know. Abe ASMR. No recent comment made from him. I think also he just may like my videos a lot, I'm not sure. But for some reason it's saying that he's a subscriber that engages a lot. Miss Pineapple Milk. My cat just seems to get fatter and fatter while yours stays fabulously fit. but actually my cat, I've been gaining a little bit more weight than I would like. Sue Surratt Ghoul. God, the fucking nerve of some people. Customers are the worst. Yes. Nikki Tad, 80. I love your beard of gingerness. Cute. Gary Richard. Your lisp is adorable, just like you. Thanks for another great tingle session. Let me put my contacts. But it's this new feature on YouTube that lets you, and you can sort it in different ways, but it just lets you see more insight into your subscribers and so on and so forth. I don't know how good this video is going to be. This is more of like a check-in video. So, I don't know how good the tingles are going to be, and sadly, like, some of you might be thinking that, oh, he's not very eloquent in this video. I barely drink any wine. This is just, I'm in a weird mood. So, let's look at other things before I go. It's funny. Let's look at the demographics. My demographics. Okay. And I think the last time looked like they're pretty evened in terms of like the males, and like I can look at what males and females in each age group watch my videos. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put the computer up close because I can't see worth shit. Alright, let's see here from, let's see here. Well, first off, 51.4% of my viewers are male, and 48.6% are female. So it's about even. Most of my viewers are, not surprisingly, from the United States, and then the second most are from the United Kingdom. Let's see here, less than 10% of my viewers are male, and they're between the ages of 13 and 17. A little bit above 10% are female, and they're in the same age group, 13 through 17. 18 through 24, about 9%. And 18 through 24, I would say about 8 or 7%. It looks like this, so I mean, I'm not going to show you, but it doesn't give you the exact percentage from the chart. You have to estimate it. From 25 to 34, a little bit above 10% for men. I mean, really, it's all evened out. Like, I don't really see anything too interesting from the demographics in terms of age groups and male and female. Traffic sources. Let's see here. I have tracked down, because I can track down where my video has been embedded online, and I have tracked it to a couple of fetish sites, and I remember a while ago there was this one, put my computer back down, ASMR artist, I'm not going to say who, because it's not my intention to start a fight, but this one ASMR artist who labels her videos, or part of them, the title, food fetish. And that honestly kind of annoys me. And I think I've talked about this before. That kind of annoys me, and that really annoys some people. And she just didn't really seem to realize what was wrong about that. Obviously, some people get their sexual kicks from watching these kind of videos, but that's not the intended purpose. And we don't want to confuse anyone who doesn't have ASMR or a food fetish of any kind, thinking that ASMR is for sexual purposes. I mean, I'm not judging anyone who has that kind of food fetish. I'm just, that's just not what ASMR is intended for. And some people try to describe it to her, and she got, really defensive. She's actually really nice in her videos, but for some reason she just got really defensive when people were trying to explain it to her. It's kind of annoying. But she kind of, I wasn't gonna say anything mean, but when she does eat, I don't know if this is kind of a put on or not, she does kind of do that sex face. So I think she's kind of trying to draw in those kind of people so she can get more views. But as I've explained before, it's very easy. I think it's easier if you're a girl and you're an ASMR, and it's especially easy if you're Asian. If you're an Asian girl, and I've said this before, you could suck at ASMR and you'll still do pretty good. And it's not hard to do ASMR, of course, but people are just not good at it. There we go. This is a really weird video.